Hey, YouTube family. It has been quite a long time. I've been on a timeout. Felt that I needed the break from social media just to, I don't know, gather my thoughts and reflect a little bit. When I took a step back, there wasn't a whole lot going on. I just knew that I needed a little bit of time and space. But then during that time out, I actually lost one of my closest friends. And that was a challenge, especially knowing that she, had a short time to be around, and we've been friends for over 20 years. But, as it goes, when you experience loss, especially when it's somebody close to you, and those who have lost loved ones will identify with this, it causes you to reflect on your own mortality, on your own life, on your own priorities and goals. And as I said, especially because I was already on a timeout from social media. So it really gave me an opportunity to just re-examine what I really wanted and kind of reorientate myself a little bit as well. And one of the things that I discovered during that time out is that I identified, I'll put it this way, I identified that every time I had made a decision that was based on pleasing someone else or making someone else happy or doing the thing that was seen to be the acceptable thing to do, that I was miserable, even if I wasn't always outly miserable. But internally, there was this conflict, and there wasn't the joy, there wasn't the energy, there wasn't the flow. And I didn't identify it, for a really long time. But during that time out, I just saw it clearly. I receive it as the grace of Almighty God, to be honest, because people can go throughout their whole lives and never really come to that place of understanding. So I am extremely grateful to have come to that understanding at this stage in my life. And what I had done as a result is just make a decision to, dig in, look inward, and, examine what my truest values are. What is it that's really important to me? What is it that I feel like I want to say, or is something that I really value above all else? And as I started to examine that, it just became very clear to me that I love coaching. I love the experience of supporting an individual in particular to examine their own values and beliefs and to unpick things that have been imposed and come to a place where they are satisfied that there's a path that is before them, that is a path that they have chosen to walk along and not something that's been imposed. And just to see how people come along, in their journey, it's just really inspiring to me. It energizes me. It really gives me joy. So, that my time out really served to confirm that, I do love coaching. There are aspects of coaching which I loathe, and I know I'm not alone in the coaching industry. I've heard other coaches, express the same thing, the whole marketing, the whole pitching, the whole sales. And there's lots of schools of thought around that. But, during this time, I just decided to make a decision about what feels right for me. So I'd come to a conclusion, my own personal conclusion about my prices, my pricing, my marketing, and I'm doing things in a totally, totally different way, and I feel at peace about it. There's no pressure, and I believe that I'm attracting the people in my life, and not just professionally, but even personally in my life, that really reflect my truest values. And I feel like I've come to a place in my life for the first time where I'm living with no compromise. And I know, life's a journey, so I'll continue to grow and evolve, but it feels like I am the most centered that I have ever been in my life. And I have the greatest sense of peace. I wake up in the morning with a strong sense of purpose, and I've got a reason for getting up out of bed, even on a Monday morning, even when I haven't had much sleep the night before. I've got energy. And I have often kind of propagated, and I've shared with people, that I believe that provision, whether it's financial provision, whether it's energetic provision, whatever it is you need to get stuff done, I identify as provision. And I've always recognized that provision is for the vision, provision. So when you have a sense of vision in your life, everything you need is going to come together around that vision. And if you're out of alignment with the vision that is uniquely yours, you're going to be off. Things are going to be difficult. You're not going to flow. And that's what I'd started to experience basically when I took that time out and reorientated myself. And it's just life transforming. And I just wanted to hop on because I had thought about when would I come on, what would I say, and I didn't know what I was going to say. I hadn't felt inspired up until now. So, you know, one of the ways I've kind of set myself free is I'd had a regular schedule, posting schedule previously, and I've just decided that I'm not going to stick to any given schedule. If I have something to say, I'm going to come on and say it. If I don't have anything to say, I don't have anything to say. I think there are enough voices out there. There's enough inspiration and encouragement out there, and I don't feel pressured or compelled to be something or say something that is not authentically me. So I'm free in that regard. But I did feel really genuinely inspired to come on and, you know, post this video and just share as I have done from my heart. And I hope it's encouraged you just to, you know, maybe just think a little bit more deeply maybe than we often have the opportunity to, because life gets busy and you might not have to take time out for as long as I did. But I would just encourage you to, you know, give yourself that opportunity just to dig deep and, you know, come away with what you're hearing on the inside, what is authentically you. And there are ways of doing that, and I'm happy to support you on that journey if you are in need of a coach. And I will only work with people who I feel a sense of genuine alignment with. So there's no manipulation. I'm not going to say, yeah, I can coach you on that if I know that I'm not the best person for you, because I'll be doing you a disservice as well. But I just wanted to encourage you that, you know, life can get better and better and better. And, you know, at the stage of life that I'm at now, I'm just coming into a new season and it feels so, so good. So I wanted to say that and look forward to coming on again when I have something to say. And I shall leave you with that and have a great and awesome next few days, weeks, months. Don't know how long it'll be again. It won't be months, I'm sure it won't be. But bye for now. Bye-bye.